Hello, everyone, and welcome to this session with IAmRemarkable and Megan Roup, founder of the Sculpt Society. For those of you who aren't familiar, IAmRemarkable is a global movement that empowers everyone, including underrepresented groups, to celebrate their achievements in the workplace and beyond, while challenging the social perceptions around self-promotion. My name is Marjorie Gray. I'm a program manager here at Google, a top global facilitator for IAmRemarkable, and 5-time Ironman finisher. For those of you who aren't familiar with Megan, she is the founder of the Sculpt Society method, a native Californian living in Los Angeles, entrepreneur, mother to a beautiful little girl named Harlow, expectant mother to her second child, lover of snacks, and our special guest today. This month, we are celebrating International Women's Day and Women's History Month. And we couldn't think of a better way to celebrate than to spend some time with Megan and then come together as a community to do a workout together. So without further ado, I'm going to hand it over to Megan to talk a little bit about herself, the Sculpt Society method, and then we'll come together for a 30-minute live workout from wherever you are, whether you're at home, the gym, even your office, and then we'll come back together for live Q&A. So get your questions ready and pop them in the chat box. Okay. All right, Megan, welcome. We're so excited to have you.
Oh, I'm so happy to be here.
Well, happy Women's History Month.
Thank you.
I wanted to kick some things off and just understand a little bit more about you and your journey. You've achieved so much in your life and career. So let's hear about you and where you are today.
Yes. So movement has always been such a big part of my life. I grew up dancing ballet. In high school, I was on the dance team. In college, I was at NYU's Tisch dance program. But I think like most women, struggled in my early 20s with body confidence and finding a movement practice that felt joyful, that felt good. You know, I have like flashback memories, I always say, to being in New York on a treadmill, like counting every calorie that I was burning, hating every second of it, and feeling like it was just like pure torture. And so I started teaching fitness in New York as a side hustle and really diving deep into different modalities like reformer Pilates and yoga and sculpt and dance cardio, and just feeling like the class I always wanted out there didn't exist, and really wanted to cultivate not only a fitness method, but a community that I really wanted and felt like I needed. And so the Sculpt Society was born in 2017, and it is really about empowering women through movement, really making sure that it is about feeling confident and strong in our own bodies, in our own skin, and meeting where you're at, like not thinking about yourself in a year's time, but really embracing your body right now and loving it for what it's doing.
That's a great point. I think we have this societal pressure sometimes, especially with our bodies, and we expect them to look a certain way. And I know for myself, I have always struggled with how my legs look. It's the smallest thing, but they jiggle and they're thick, and I've been called thick thighs, right? But we forget that our bodies are resilient and they're capable of so much. Like these legs have carried me miles and miles and miles, and they've allowed me to hike mountains and go on walks with my parents and carry my nieces and nephews when they were little. And we just forget about the power we have. And something that I really like about your classes is you incorporate these little mantras into daily movement to remind us of these things. So can you talk a little bit more about that?
Yeah, it's really intentional for me because I feel like the beauty standards that we have all grown up with are so out of touch with reality. And so instead of constantly feeling like we need to change ourselves. How can I make small impact in movement and in my workouts to empower my community? So I'm really intentional with the words that I'm saying. I'm constantly reminding myself and my community that we are strong, that that we don't need to change ourselves in that moment, and to be present, and to just infuse some confidence in ourselves, because I think we get so detached from our bodies, and we think that we need to be constantly changing them, and we'll be happy when we have a thigh gap or six-pack abs. But those words are so triggering, and I think if we can just embrace ourselves every step of the way, it can just infuse the confidence that we need outside of a movement practice, right? It goes into, I think, so much of the rest of our day. And so I really believe affirmations for me have been so powerful. You are worthy, you are strong, you are beautiful. Those words make impact in our belief system about ourselves and our bodies. And it's so important to me to show my community that with those small little changes of how we're thinking about our bodies, it can make such a big impact.
That's such a great point. And when you talk about community with the IAmRemarkable program, we are very leaned into our community, very engaged with the community, and it's what makes this program great. And I know with the Sculpt Society, you've worked extremely hard to incorporate a community aspect as well. So can you talk more about that and what it means for you and your community and the vision that you have moving forward?
Yeah. Community has always been at the forefront of what I wanted to do within the Sculpt Society, which is a workout, right? But it was at the forefront. I was very intentional and clear with the type of feeling I wanted to invoke within my community, the type of women I wanted to attract, and making sure I was in constant conversation with my community, right? I feel so lucky with social media. I feel like I have a direct line, and I can call a friend, I can DM and message and have direct feedback from my community on what else they're looking for, what they're wanting out of programs or classes, and making sure I'm creating the best platform for my community and constantly listening to them. And so also just fostering great friendships and relationships. I know for me, so many of my greatest friendships have come out of me teaching class and seeing the same women over and over again. And whether that's online or in real life, I think when you move together in a workout with a community, there's something so special about that, because it can be very vulnerable, right? And so there are such powerful connections made through movement. And so I am such an advocate for community, and I'm always thinking about how can I continue to make it a better experience.
I think that you have already elevated your community. I noticed that it's not just fitness, it's not just workouts, that you do a really good job of whether it's, excuse me, just getting over COVID. Talk about the resilience of
my gosh, yes.
But anyways, it's more than just fitness, right? You talk about veggie forward recipes, mocktails. I believe you just wrapped up a 7-day Love Yourself challenge. There's ideas around self-care. So at what point on this journey did you realize that it wasn't just about the workout, but maybe that more holistic approach to fitness?
I think always, I think as someone who loves movement and fitness, the people I follow on social media and the type of content I'm wanting to consume, it's really a lifestyle, and wanting to, again, listening to my community, so many questions, asking for easy, quick recipes that they can make, or even things like clothing and style, right? It's more than just working out. And I think providing that kind of content that my community finds valuable always drives me to do more around that. I just started kind of sharing some new recipes in the new year, and that has been such a hit. And so we've just continued to share more and more recipes, and that's been exciting for me. So yeah, I think it's just knowing that it isn't just movement, right? Because that movement practice might be 10, 15, 30 minutes of your day, but then what does the rest of your day look like, and making sure I can provide value there.
Yes, I like that your workouts are different lengths of time, whether it's 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes. You've really grounded yourself in the power of movement, any type of movement for any amount of time. You
Yes.
said something the other day when we were chatting, and it really hit me. One of your mantras is committing to less to show up more. And for me personally, and I'm sure that you have felt this and you expressed it in your time in New York when you were in the dancing community, as an endurance athlete, you know, I spent all last year training for an Ironman. And so now I'm not training for a race, and I have this like guilt and shame some days where if I'm not on the bike for 5 hours, or I'm not going for a long run, or I'm not crushing it in the gym and just completely depleted at the end of the workout, then I haven't done anything. And I know that that's not true, but it's just this feeling that's in habit that's really hard to break. So can you talk a little bit more about that committing less to show up?
Yes. I mean, gosh, the fact that you've completed an Ironman, I am so impressed. I think so many of us, so many women think we have been told over and over again growing up, right, that we need to be doing hours of workouts, a lot of cardio too, right? There's this like idea around cardio for women, like we need to be doing hours of cardio. And so I think I'm trying to disrupt that conversation and that belief system, because I have been there thinking that I needed to work out for hours a day. I needed to do all of this. And I think what the pandemic really showed me was how slowing down and how actually committing to shorter workouts more consistently can be life changing. And I really mean that, like life changing. Your workouts do not need to be hours long every day to experience the physical and mental benefits of movement. I would rather my clients, I'm not joking you, 10 minutes, commit to 10 minutes, 4 to 5, 6 times a week, than do one long, rigorous workout that you're hating, and then doing nothing the rest of the week. For me, it's about building the habit, the consistency of daily movement, because that energetically shifts how you are feeling in your body and in your mental health. And that goes into the rest of your day. That goes into how you approach your job, how you approach your relationships. And that has such a magnitude of an effect on the rest of your life, your confidence, how you feel about yourself. And at the end of the day, fitness is not the next 30 days. It is the rest of your life. So it is so important to me that my community finds a way of moving that feels joyful, fun, that they can look forward to, and that they can show up for consistently for the rest of your life, right? That's a long time. So let's enjoy it. Let's not overcommit, because we are all so busy. And
Yes.
I truly believe if it is a well-programmed workout, you can get so much in 10 to 15 minutes. So as you can see, I'm like very passionate about that mantra, but it's really so disruptive to what we've learned about fitness and what an effective workout looks like. And I think for my clients who've experienced the freedom on the other side of committing to less and what that can look like and feel like, I know how powerful that is.
I was getting chills as you were sharing. Not only can I feel your passion, but it's so true. It's a long-term strategy. Movement is for the rest of your life. It's not just this thing that I'm training for right now, but how can I make sure that the longevity continues throughout? Yeah.
And and how can we make it a habit, right? I think so many of us really don't love working out, and it's not fun, and it's like, oh, it's such a drag. So can you imagine the feeling that can be invoked, right? That maybe you start looking forward to your workout. Maybe you're enjoying the workout within the workout. And then afterwards, you're experiencing all of those feelings of the accomplishment and the strength that you're feeling in your body afterwards. So I always say too, like my community comes for the results, but they stay for the feeling that you're experiencing before, during, and after, which I think also can be life-changing when you haven't experienced a workout that you're actually enjoying and is joyful and fun.
Well, we've talked a lot about your workout and how it feels, not only before, during, and after. So as someone myself, I admittedly have not taken your workout. I just learned that you offer live classes in Los Angeles in addition to the app and online. So look for me in class.
Yay.
I know that you incorporate some dance movement into your workouts. I was a tap dancer for years, but I still lack all coordination. So Megan, when I hear dance movement in a class, I kind of panic because usually what happens is the entire class is going left and I'm going right. So can you tell me a little bit more about your workout, what you incorporate, what it feels like, what you want people to feel, and then any tips for a first timer?
Yes, I love that. Well, I think the biggest misconception with the Sculpt Society is everyone, when they hear dance-based fitness, they think, oh my gosh, this is going to be just a full dance cardio class. So know that that's not the case. In fact, because I am a former over-exerciser, over-cardio person, I was very intentional with the amount of cardio I put into the class. So it is really 90% full body, low impact sculpting with a light sprinkle of very simplified follow along dance cardio. Today, we are only doing low impact sculpt. So on the Sculpt Society app, I've really broken it out into, you can do a mixed class of some dance cardio and sculpt and full body, and you can do just low impact sculpt. So making sure, like, if dance cardio isn't your thing, I still have so much for you. But really making dance cardio for everyone. I want my non-dancers, and this happens all the time, to come to me and be like, whoa, this is the first time I'm like getting this type of movement and it feels so good and so fun. So if you do take eventually on the Sculpt Society app one of my dance cardio classes, I promise you the second time you take it, you'll see all of the same movements. It's intentionally simplified. But today we're going to be doing a full low impact full body sculpt. So no equipment's required. We're going to have fun. I move to the beat of the music. We'll be doing arms, standing legs, booty, abs, all of it. And you'll see how I program it, right? Even though it is low impact, we're still getting our heart rate up. It's still athletic. It's not about just sitting on your side body, pulsing your leg. Like, we are intentionally moving together, but in a really fun way.
Okay, great. That makes me feel better. And I just want to remind everyone that we are doing this live as a community across the globe. So we are live streaming from here in the US, but we're reaching everyone across the world. So it's kind of cool to think about all of us moving together in this moment. My camera will not be on, sorry.
I think it's also too, Marjorie, but I think it's also so important to know, I'm such an advocate for workouts to not be perfect. So at home, if you are messing up, if you're not, if your hips aren't going the same way as mine, like, I don't care. As long as you're enjoying it, just give yourself, like, be open to this, right? If this is new movement for you, it's going to maybe feel a little silly at first, but who cares? No one's watching, right?
Right. Yeah. Dance like no one's watching. Okay. So just a reminder, we can do this anywhere. So I'm in my home office. You can do it in your home office, the gym. If you're in a real office, go for it. So wherever you are, you can participate. No equipment needed, right?
Yeah, just a yoga mat. Even if you don't have a yoga mat, maybe roll up a sweatshirt, make it work. It doesn't require a lot of space. So like you said, small spaces work.
Okay, great. And then we will come back and we'll do, I think, maybe 10, 15 minutes of live Q&A. So if you are watching and you have questions for Megan, you'll be able to put those in the chat and we'll have a little discussion. So, all right.
Yay, let's do it.
Thank you, Megan. Let's go.
Yes, let me get ready. I'll be right there.
Okay.
All right, I am remarkable. I'm so excited. Like I said before, this is going to be a 30-minute gentle sculpt class, definitely more on the beginner side. If you are more intermediate or advanced, or you want to turn things up a notch, you can always wear ankle weights during that booty section, but no equipment's going to be required. Just have a yoga mat standing by. I am in my first trimester, so I don't need to really modify any of the workout. We're still going to do core work as well, but just so you know the flow today, one more time, we're going to start with some dancing arms. We'll go into some standing legs. We'll go into plank abs, 2 booty combos, abs on back, other side of booty, and we'll end with dancing arms. So it's going to be really fun. I am going to press play on the music and we can get things started. All right. So excited to move with you today.
Somewhere deep in my mind, see the barbed wire.
All right. Let's
the place
do
is
it.
thrown off wide, 'cause I
My
don't
mic is
know
good.
if
So we're going
it'll
to take those arms out to the side. Make sure that you are creating that resistance in the air for yourself. So imagine you're moving through water and just start to pulse those pinkies up to the ceiling, palms are back. Good. I'm going to have you start to move those hips with me. Might feel silly at first. Doesn't matter. No one's watching you. Good. Reaching for something as you pulse. Pulse. Now pulse, we're going to go front to back. Front, back, front, back. Really moving through something here. We're reaching to the side. Palm, front, back. So good. Not too serious. Shoulders down. Now start to circle it back right here. Big circle. Yes. Pinkies are up. Palms are back. So good. For 4, 3, 2. We're gonna box it out and pulse it back. Back. Yes, check in. Create that resistance. Push something away. You flick it out to the side. Flick. Remember, it doesn't need to be perfect. Who cares if you mess up? We alternate it. Bend and flick. Bend, flick, bend, flick. Yes. 2, 1. Hold it. Pulse it. Reach it. Get it up. Good. Woo. Start to feel our shoulders. I'm with you. Circle it back. Circle around. Good. Keep those palms back. Keep up for 4, 3. Now hold it. Open the door. Rotate. Palms back. Rotate. Just reach. Reach. Imagine you're opening the door. Yes. Right there. You got it. 8, 7. Woo. 4, 3. Elbow. Hold back. Back. Flex your palm. Push it back. Yes. Squeeze. Upper back. Posture moment right there. It's 4. Good. It's 3. We've got 2. Now keep those arms bent. It's overhead. It's up. Up. Find those hips. Up. Down. Flex those palms. Good. Up. Center. Up. Center. Now elbows. Pull down. Pull down. Squeeze. Flex those palms for 4, 3. You push it out to the side and rotate it. Flex those hands. A little harder. Push. Something. Good. High diagonal. Keep it flexed. Flex. So strong right there. 4, 3. Alternate it. Side and up. 4. Out. Yes. Woo. Couple more right here and you're done. It's 4. It's 3. It's 2. Flex a little more. And 1. Rotate back for 4. Rotate 3. We're going to get into our standing legs. Ooh, are we feeling those shoulders? I am too.
Really been going
If
back
you
to
want
back
to turn
to
this
back
up a
to
notch,
back
you
to
can always
back to
hold
back
on
to
to
back.
some weights. I'm not going to. We're
Like the
still going to
neighborhood
feel it, I
warriors.
promise. So sit back with me
I don't play none.
in
I don't
a
miss. I don't say
split line. So
none.
right
I go
leg is
switch.
going to be back
That's a name
on those
one.
right toes.
I stay
And we're going to go down and
with
up
no
for 4.
A1.
So down, down,
I said thanks to
up,
the time
up.
I'm in the bank. So
Really
my mama
important to
living
find
good.
that
Tell my kids don't
front
stress a
heel.
thing.
Dig
I
it
go
and
back
wiggle
to
those
back
toes.
on the drop, strap
Yes.
a lot, and she pack
Down.
the bag. She shot till we drop.
Hold
I
it.
just wake
Pulse for 8.
up. I don't say
7 back.
nothing.
Knee gets nice
I'm
and
on
low.
go,
Wiggle
go.
front
I
toes.
don't stay
4 is tight.
long. I've
You
been
got
up
4.
now.
We
That's
got
the
3.
case one.
From
I've
the
been
top,
down
here we
two.
go.
Let
Straighten
the day
those
strong.
legs.
got summer toys.
Down, down, nice and low.
I
And
keep
those
my
legs,
boys. In
nice
the
and
summer
strong.
boy. I
We
keep
got to
making noise. I've been
Down,
paranoid.
last one,
This
hold
guy
it down,
body,
pulse it
you
out,
can never
stay
void.
low.
I don't miss.
Wiggle front
I
toes,
don't play
7.
none.
You
I
got
don't
it.
diss.
Big breath.
I don't say none.
Woo,
I
shoulders
go
relax.
switch. That's
So
an
strong.
A1. I stay.
Good, you're gonna tap that leg in,
Tell the chef, I said
tap
thanks.
it
Tell
back.
her, tell I'm in the bank. Tell my
Light
mom I'm
tap,
living
stay
good. Tell
low
my
in
kids
that
don't stress a
supporting
thing.
leg.
I
Wiggle
go back
toes.
to back.
Sit
Go
back
drop,
into an
drop a lot,
imaginary
and she
chair.
pack the bags, she
Yes, right
shot, so
there.
we drop.
You've got
These
4.
beats up
Chest
and
is
beat
up,
'em.
strong
These
and
bags,
proud.
you can't
Right
believe
there.
'em. I never saw the country, but
Hold
the
it back
money
for
comes
me.
from
You're gonna
Sweden.
stand
I meet
up,
'em, then I leave 'em.
then tap
I wake
back.
up,
If
fight
you're
my
more
demons. I never
advanced,
grew my circle
you're gonna
like
bring
a
a
treasure with my
high knee
freedom.
up.
Give me locked
Line,
down. Keep
and
you
a
locked
tap it up
out.
for you.
Only when it's here.
Woo,
Feel
tap
the
it
pop
in
now.
or high
I
knee.
get drops now.
Yes, a
On the
little
top
bounce
now.
moment.
In
If
the
you're in
winter
that high
time.
knee,
Still
give me
top
4
down.
more.
I get 4. I don't go bust and I go plain Jane watch me ski. Yeah, I see you now, I could tell you watching me. I go ghost, but tell me I'm more like
It's
his lead.
1, hold it back,
Rockstar,
tap it
baby,
in and
turn
out,
pop
stay
star. I don't
low.
miss. I don't play
Back.
none.
Yes.
I don't diss.
Sit a little lower.
I don't say none.
Hold those hips
I
back
go
in
switch.
space.
That's an A1.
Chest is lifted,
I
core is
stay
tight. Wiggle those
with no
supporting toes.
A1. Tell the
That's
chef, I said thanks. Tell I'm in the bank.
Yes.
Tell my mom I'm living good. Tell
There
my
it
kids don't
is.
stress a
Take a
thing. I go
second.
back to back on the drops. Drop
Shake
a
out that
lot, and
supporting
she
leg. Are you
pack
feeling it?
the bags.
So
She
good.
shot, so we drop.
Let's get into that left side. So same thing, left leg is stepping back, curl those left toes under, and we're gonna get into this lateral lunge for 4. Big breath. Good, so down for 2. Back knee gets nice and low. Dig that front heel, stand up. Down. And stand, 2 more. 2. Yes. And 1. Hold it, pulse it. It's 8. It's 7, getting lower. Back knee lower. Wiggle those front toes. Chest is up. There we go. From the top. Stand up for 2. It's up. Down. It's up. It's down. It's 2. Woo, feeling the strength in those legs, right? Feeling it with you. Pulse it for 8. 7. 6. Wiggle front toes for 4. 3. We got it. Tap it in, light tap back. Tap in, light tap back. Sit back into that imaginary chair with those hip bones. Wiggle those supporting toes. Chest stays up, core is tight. Beautiful, we got 4. Yes, it's 3. It's 2. Good, we're gonna stand up in 1, or it's a high knee, up to you. So you can either stand up, or you can go into that high knee. Up to you. If you're drawing that knee up into your chest, really find your core. Rocking. Higher every time. 4. Woo. It's 3. Good. It's 2. Now stay nice and low. One more time. In and out. Yes, right there. So strong. Find those hips drawing back into that imaginary chair. Woo. We got it. 2. Relax the shoulders. Last one. So strong. Let's find a squat. Down for 2. Up for 2. You got it. Back transition. Woo. 2 more. Nice and slow. Down 2. Moving toes back. Last one. Stay nice and low. Pulse it nice and low. Wiggle toes. Moving toes back. For 4. Here it is. Final 4. We got 3. Boxing those arms. Stay nice and low in the squat. Final burnout moment. Just boxing those arms. Press back. Sit lower. All of us together for 4. 3. Woo. Punch down and up. Hinge down. Lap back. Lift up. Stay low in those legs. Can you get a little lower? 2. Last one and you are done. There it is. Shake it out. Ooh, so good. Let's find a mat. We're gonna get into our plank abs. Amazing work. Ooh, all right. This plank ab song is short, I promise not to torture you too long here. If you have wrist issues, roll your mat.
elevate your palms, fingertips on the floor. You can make a fist, or you can go down to those forearms. You've got options here in this plank. You can always be on your knees the whole time, just holding and breathing. If you're more advanced, float those knees up and join me here. In 4, holding that right knee into your chest, tapping back. It's in, tap back, it's in, tap back. For 2, just hold that, pulling and breathe. For 4, reaching for 3, left side in 2, knee pulls into that chest, tap back. Right here, it's in, it's back, it's in, back. 2 more, keep wrapping that core back to front. Hold that plank for 4, for 3, for 2, child's pose. So good. Now remember to take those modifications when you need them, right? You can always just hold that modified plank on your knees. Let's everyone find those forearms. Yes, right here. We're holding, lengthen that spine. Now either hold it here or rock it front to back with me. You can take it down to your knees if you need to, right? Good. 4 more. 4, 3, we're gonna tap our knees down into light little taps here. Light taps. Down and lift. Down, lift, down, lift. 4 more and you are done. In 4, squeeze that upper back. For 2, for 1, let it go. Beautiful. Woo. Shake it out, hips right to left. Always a super challenging part of class. Roll it up. Woo. All right, friends, we are gonna get into our booty combo. So if you wanna wear an ankle weight, you're gonna put it on now. So good. It's optional though, I promise you. You're gonna feel it regardless. We are gonna do 2 of the combos on that right side, and then we will get into abs on back. So join me on your left forearm. So good. And we are going to find a cross ankle position. Good, and you're just gonna lift up, do it with me so that we feel confident together. In a 90-degree position, knee is open, leg is behind you. Kick to the straight wall behind you. Back to that 90, then cross those ankles a little bit faster. It's up, kick, bend, cross those ankles, yes. If flexing your foot helps you, flex it. It's up to you, flexor point. Whatever helps you, really engage that right glute and find that core. Yes, it's up. So there's no arch in your back. Your leg isn't super high. You find that neutral spine. You got 2. Yes, last one. Hold it up for me right here. Hold it in that bend position. Pull it into your shoulder for 2 counts. Then back to that original position. 2 kicks behind you. Bend and kick. So good. Here we go. Pull shoulder in and back. 2 kicks behind you. Yes, don't overthink it. Don't overcomplicate it. You're doing it. It doesn't have to be perfect. So good. Kick it out. Out. Bend. Out. Bend. There we go. Pull into that shoulder high. Imagine there's a box next to you. That knee has to go up and over. Every time. Juicy knee. Pull into that shoulder. Plug into that right arm. Good. Ooh, so good. Last one right here. It's in. It's back. We kick for 2. I lied. Last one. Here we go. Now really pull into that shoulder. High. Yes. Now kick it back. Third part of the combo. We're just going to kick it back. It's kick. It's bend. As you kick that leg, squeeze that tush. Squeeze. Release. So mind's the muscle, right? You've got 4. We've got 3. We're going to go from the top. Big breath. We can do it. It's a little shorter this time, I promise. Cross your ankles. Lift up. Kick back. Yes. So cross those ankles. Bend it. Kick it. Bend it. 2 more. Shorter. Woo. You with me? Try not to zone out. You got it. Hold it. Pull into that shoulder for me. Shoulder. Behind you. 2 kicks. Yes. 2. There it is. Pull that shoulder in. behind you, 2 kicks, out. Yes, check in with that core, your neck engaged. There it is. Woo, you can do it. Stronger every time. Last one, pull it in. Now third part of the combo is coming up. We just continue to just kick that leg. Give me 4 kicks, 4. Squeezing every time for 3. You're almost there for 2. I'm feeling it with you. Last one. Yes, take a child's pose. Take a moment. So good. Ooh, I'm just gonna adjust my mic really quickly. Ooh, are we feeling our tush? I'm feeling it. We're gonna get into our right inner thigh. So you're gonna sit on that right hip. And we're gonna get into our final combo, and it's an inner thigh combination. So left foot is on the ground, you're on this forearm, and your right foot is just gonna lift up and down. So straight lift and lower. Really finding your core connection here. Lifting and activating that inner thigh. So strong. We got 4. Really engaging. 3. Good. It's 2. It's 1. Flex that foot. Slice it front. Slice it back. Pull into that chest. Now, if it becomes too much to stay lifted in that shoulder, you can always take it down, right? Make it feel good for you and your body today, right? This is your workout. Make it feel good. There we go. Woo! Out. I really like to think about that heel pressing, so there's energy in that foot, and that helps me really feel that inner thigh. Yes, right there. Woo! Re-engaging that core every time. 2 more right here. We got 2. Pull it in. Last one. Yes. Now we're gonna double pulse it. Keep it bent. Pulse double. Pulse. Extend it. If you want, you can tap that heel as you pulse it. Yes, good. Lifting up. Up. Check in with that shoulder and that side body. Really find that lift and length. Good. Home stretch. You got 4. Extend. Good. 3. You're crushing it. Hopefully you're feeding yourself some positivity, right? Maybe this type of movement is new for you. You're doing it, right? You come back, you get stronger every time. Last one. We're going from the top. Keep it straight. Just pulse it down and up. You can flex or point that foot, right? Up to you. What feels better. Good. Ooh, if you need to go down like me, you go down. We got 4. Yes, it's 3. 2. We slice it to the front, to the side, bend into that chest, and pull. Good. Find energy in that heel as you press out. So strong. It's up. Slice. Pull. There it is. Ooh. 2 more right here. 2. Pull. Last one. Good. Last part of the combo. Keep it bent. Double pulse it up. It's up for 2. Extend it out. Ooh, really feel that core connection. Lifting and helping that inner thigh. You got 4 more and you're done. You got 4. Extend. So good. For 3. Yes. Final 2 right here and you're done. 2. Yes. Last one. So strong. Take a second. So good. We're gonna get on or into some core work on our back. So join me on your back. Finding that neutral spine, super important, right? So that rib cage isn't open. You're closing that rib cage, finding a stable, neutral pelvis and spine so there's no big arch in that back. Finding that right arm, you're just reaching left to right. Tapping those knees as you reach. For 4. So good. 3. We got 2. We're gonna hold it down to the right and just pulse it. Pulsing 8, 7. Really reach for something here with those fingertips. Now it's center and down to the right. Reach center, reach down. center, down. 2, you're gonna find that right knee, you pull it into your chest, extend it long. Slow pull, extend it out. Little bit faster, pulling in. Upper body is optional. Just always take it down. It's up to you. Good. 2 more. 2. Good. Slice it up. Straight leg. It's up. It's down. Controlling that descent. On the way down, really feel those core working. Try not to get into our back, so no arch as it goes down. Last one. Good. Hold that leg up. Now just reach around that right leg. Reaching around. Reaching it around. You can bend that leg if that feels better for you. Beautiful. Left side in 4. In 3. Left arm. Here we go. Reach corner, corner. 4. 3. 2. Hold it down, pulse it out. Reach down to those toes, reach, reach. It's center down. Here we go, reach center, reach down. Yes, right there. 2. Find that left knee, pull it into your chest, extend it long, it's in. Extend, upper body can go down. Find it. Check in with that low back. Make sure it's on the mat. Neutral pelvis, neutral spine. Hold, slow, slices, slicing up. Slow descent. Really feeling your core as that leg goes down. Control it. For 2. Hold that leg up and reach around. You're done in 4. Beautiful. It's 3. We're gonna get to that left side. In 2. In 1. Give yourself a hug. Shake it out. Let's roll up and quickly get into that left leg. If you had an ankle weight on the right, you can put it on the left. As always though, no equipment, no big deal. You ready for it? We can do it. Find your way down to that forearm, big breath. We're gonna cross our ankles and find this first combo. So you're lifting up in that 90-degree position. You doing it with me? Extend it long. Bend it back in. And bring it down. A little faster. Here we go. It's up, extend, bend, and back. Yes. So 4 parts. Show me each section. If flexing your foot gives you a little more control, sometimes I feel like a flex can help me really find it. Just test around for yourself, feeling it in your body. 4. Extend. 3. Feet back. 2. Core's nice and tight. Last one. Hold it up. Keep it bent this time. Pull into that shoulder. 2 counts in. 2 counts back. You got 2 kicks right here. Kick the back wall. Kick and squeeze. So good. It's pull high into that shoulder. Try not to lean away. Kick it out. Yes. So good. Pull in. Feeling our oblique here as that knee pulls into that shoulder. So a little core work while we're working our beauty. It's pull. Yes. Ooh. Try not to zone out. Be here with me, right? That to-do list can wait. If you notice your mind wander, find it back in your breath. Squeeze. Now we just start to kick it out. Give me 8 kicks. You've got 8. Squeeze that left foot a little harder. Beautiful. Find that flex. Find that squeeze. You're doing it right there. You got 4. It's 3. We're going from the top. Crossing that ankle. Lifting it up. It's down. It's up. Extend back wall. Bend it in. Yes. Even if it's not perfect. Doesn't matter, right? Keep reminding yourself that. You are showing up to feel good in your body and in your mind. And you're rocking it out. Yes. Right there. Oh, last one. Hold it. Hold it. That shoulder's a little shorter this time, right? Counts. Now 2 kicks back. Kick back. Find that energy with me. Beautiful. 3 more. Here it is. It's in. It's back. 2 kicks. Yes. Ooh, 2 more. Here we go. It's 2. It's back. It's 2 kicks out. Good, reconnecting with that core. Last one, we can do it. Oh yeah. 2 kicks. Now just into those kicks. And we're done. It's kick. It's kick. We got 2 more, we can do it. It's 2. It's 1. Heck yeah. A little child's pose moment. We have this last combo. That's the good news. So good. Roll it up. Let's get onto that left hip. Join me there. On your hip, let's find our left inner thigh. You're there in 4. On that forearm, in 3. Leg is extended out, left leg, right leg's up. We lift and lower. Here we go. It's up and down. So good. Remember, you're lifting out of that shoulder, out in that side body, and your core is engaged. For 4. Yes. It's 3. 2. Hold it up. Let's flex that foot. Slice it front, side. Now bend it into that chest. Pull. Good. Out. Slice. Pull. So good. It's up. It's pull. So strong. Almost there. Woo, inner thighs. It's really past for me, right? Feeling it with you. It's out. It's pull. 2 more. Here it is. It's 2. So good. Last one. Hold it bent for me. Hold it bent for that double pulse. It's up for 2. Slow extension out to the side. Double pulse. Extend. Again, really find that heel pressing out right here. Pressing out. Yes. Up. And out. We got 4 more. We can do it. Here we go. It's 4. Check back in with that shoulder. It's 3. Ooh, I'm feeling it. 2 more. 2. Good. Last one. We're going from the top. Here it is. Hold it straight. Down and up. Here we go. Down. It's up. If you need to go all the way down, you can. It's up to you. It's nice and small. We got it. It's 4. 3. With me. 2. We are almost there. Good. Last one. Slice it front, side, bend into that chest, and pull, and press. It's up. Good. Almost there. We got this. Go ahead. Ooh. Home stretch, feeling it. Yes. Last one. Good. Hold it bent. We got that double pulse. Here it is. Got me 6 total. And press it out. Yes, right there. 5. And press it out. Good. If the arm is too much, you just pulse it at it, right? 3 more. 3. Oh yeah, we are gonna feel our inner thighs tomorrow. 2. Extend it out. Last one. Lift and extend. Oh my gosh, beautiful job. Give yourself a little stretch moment here. Reach up and over, feeling that inner thigh, right? Let's do that other side. Big stretch up and over. You've got this last song. That's the good news. We have made it. We're going to end with some dancing arms. So take that mat, stand up, and let's get into the last couple minutes of this workout. You're there in 4. So good. It's 3. Woo! I hope you are feeling strong. When you're reaching those arms out, just start to pulse those palms front to back. Just rock out those hips. Let the workout go. You just did that. Feeling so proud of yourself. So good. Woo! 4, 3, 2. Hold it. Just pulse it up. Pinkies are up. Palms are back. Shoulders are long. Good. Swim it front. Big swim to the front. Swim. Swim. Elbows up. Yes. 4, 3, 2. Box it out. Pulse it back. Back. Yes. We got 4, 3. Let's get side. You know it. Get nice and confident right here. Flick something away. We got 4. Hold it. Rotate. Open that door. It's open. Open. Yes. Woo! Celebrating how strong you feel right now. You pulse it up. Reach, reach. So good. We got 4, 3. Open the door one more time. Here we go. It's rotate, rotate, rotate. So good. We got 4. Let's get into these triceps. And 2. Slight hinge forward. Pulse back. Palms up. Yes. Pulse. Reach for something in those fingertips. Good. Now thumbs in. It's in, out, squeeze, squeeze. Woo. It's an elbow flick. Bend it, flick it, bend, and flick something away. Actually think about a flick. Yes. Now we just flick it out. It's out, out. Keep those elbows nice and high. Squeeze into your body. For 4, for 3. Let's clap it in. Palms in and clap. Lengthen that spine. Shoulders down. You got it. Woo. 4, 3. Let's bend it behind our back and flick it out. Out. Flick. Make it big. Right there. Woo. For 2, 1. Hold it. Just pulse it up. Up. Feeling that final burnout. For 4. Taking up space here. Getting nice and big. For 3. For 2. For 1. Shake it out. Roll it out. Ooh, friends. How are we feeling? Are we feeling those arms? Amazing job. I always like to say this, give yourself a pat on the back for showing up today, for making time to move your body, right? We are all so busy, but spending even just 10 minutes, and you just did 30, really can shift so much of how we're feeling, which we talked about earlier on. But I hope that you're experiencing that shift because it's so important and it's so powerful. Woo, but thank you so much for joining me. If you want to check out more with the Sculpt Society app, I have a 7-day free trial. There is also a code, Remarkable25, which will get you 25% off your first month when you sign up on our website. So you can just go to www.thesculptsociety.com and check us out, or let me know if you have questions. Whew, I'm gonna grab some water, and then I know we're going into a really fun Q&A with all of you. So at home, grab some water. I'm going to quickly grab my chair, and I will meet you right back here in about 60 seconds. Okay.
Wow. That was amazing. I feel like I'm going to be feeling that in my booty for a few days. But so fun. And 30 minutes goes like that. That was amazing.
It does. It moves quickly. So
Yeah.
I'm not there to waste your time. I want to take 30 minutes and make it as efficient as possible. So I'm glad you felt it.
Yeah, I can't wait to join a class now. So thank you. All right. Well, we only have a few minutes, so I do want to get to a couple of questions quickly.
Yeah.
So the first question comes from Katie. And Katie says, I can speak for many and say that you really saved us during COVID lockdown and have loved your workouts ever since. Curious to hear your perspective on how COVID affected your business model and plan. I'm sure you went through a lot of change quickly, as we did here at Google, and how you approached this, and all from your living room. From my perspective, it seemed like you really leaned in and you were able to capitalize on virtual workouts before many others did, which allowed us all to join from different time zones and connect through others on social media.
Yeah, it was a big pivot for us. I think luckily about 2 weeks before lockdown was happening, I was working with our developers on the live component of the Sculpt Society app and how I could go live. So I'm so grateful for that, because when lockdown happened, I remember vividly having to cancel my in real life class in New York. And I immediately pivoted and said, okay, like join me live on the app. Instead of Sunday in real life, you can join me live from my living room. And so it was pretty immediate that I took, I started going live 7 days a week, I think, for the first 9 months of COVID.
Wow.
I didn't take a day off. And I think it was really important to me, though, because as you now know how powerful I believe in the effects of fitness and just moving our bodies. I really felt like for our own mental health, so many people were stuck at home, and just how can I be of service for my community and just have, 10 minutes of their day, have a positive moment. I also, it was never in the plan to just be a purely digital business, but I think because of COVID, it fast tracked that business decision to really take it completely virtual. And while we do in real life classes now, it's not as much as I used to do. I have 2 trainers in New York that do in real life classes maybe once a week, but most of the business is virtual. And we've continued those live classes throughout our weeks.
Yeah, I like the idea of being able to work out with our friends and our coworkers and our family, regardless of time zone or distance, in that virtual live environment. So.
Yeah, and I have so many community members. I call them my TSS fam. They'll FaceTime or like Zoom in a workout with family members or friends. So I love that still happens, which is really great.
Okay, great. Well, second question is from Kissy. I've been following you since 2017, and I watched your career and business as it grew. It's amazing. Who inspired you, a fitness professional, if any, to make the decision to finally step into the fitness industry?
Gosh, when I got into fitness, it was never with the intention to make it my career. It was really a side hustle. I was dancing professionally in New York. I was working in fashion. I was juggling all of these things and trying to make ends meet. And I think it was a surprise to myself, right? I started teaching fitness and truly fell in love with being able to share how movement could make impact in other women's lives. And then slowly over time, started to just dive deeper into other modalities and get really excited with what I thought was a unique perspective on a fitness method. And so I don't know that there was one person. I look at Jane Fonda's career and I am always inspired by what she has created. I look at Jazzercise, those were the true founders of this era of sculpting and aerobics. And I look at them as true pioneers in the space.
Yeah, I remember Jazzercise. It's great.
Yeah.
Okay. Last question from the live chat, and then I have one more question to round it out for you. So this is from Amy, and she says, I'm so proud of the women moving here today and behind the scenes. Megan, you've successfully created and managed your own business, have a full team and a family. What is your secret to managing it all?
Oh, gosh. I think it's really important and really impactful to know that it's not perfect. I think you can look at people's lives and think, gosh, she has it all together. She has a successful career, family, and she's doing it all. And I can tell you it is a hot mess most of the time. And I am just figuring it out along the way, and know that as women, we can figure it out along the way, and we are smart and we are savvy and we make it work. And that's what I'm trying to do. And I think the best thing I have done is created a support system around myself. In the early years, it was just me. And I think bringing in smarter humans to add to my team to help execute my dream has been one of the smartest decisions in the last year that I've made. But I don't want other women to think that it is an easy breezy process. It's a lot each day to handle, and I'm still trying to figure it out.
I feel like we just learned one of your mantras. We'll figure it out.
We will figure it out. Yeah.
Figure it out. Yeah. Okay. Well, last question for you comes from me. We like to end our sessions by asking a very important question.
Yes.
So, Megan, I would love to know what makes you remarkable.
I love this question. I am remarkable because I have created a fitness method and an experience that is effective, that is fun, that is infused with confidence, and it rejects diet culture, and this industry, the fitness industry, has really been built upon. So it is, I believe, a truly unique experience that celebrates our bodies where they're at.
For everyone as well. And can you remind everyone one more time the code and where
Yes.
you can find your workouts?
Yes, if you are someone who is new and you're looking to sign up for the Sculpt Society, you can get a 7-day free trial, and you can use code Remarkable25 on our website at checkout to get 25% off your first month. We go live every week, multiple times a week, and there's a new video every week. We've got over 400 videos on demand, so much good stuff. And come say hi on Instagram or TikTok. I'm at Megan Roup and at the Sculpt Society.
Amazing. Okay. Thank you so much,
Yeah.
Megan, for joining us today. And reminder, it's the Sculpt Society, code Remarkable25. And to everyone, thank you so much for joining across the globe. Reminder that we are celebrating Women's History Month. So we've got plenty of other sessions that you can join with the IAmRemarkable crew. So go to our website, IAmRemarkable, and check it out. Thank you so much. I hope everyone has a great day. Thank you, Megan.
Bye.